noticed, like, I was watching one video, like, it would crack in the back of it, like, depending on what was going on, I was like, that is fucking weird. And I was like, why is it cracking? Like,
they're headed for the rest.
But now it was just flipping the video. Like, it had
We have to slow them down. Martha and the others won't be ready.
What happened?
Have you done all the marks?
Yeah, the last one was dragon.
Okay, I'm just looking for the fucking deuce. I had a feeling I knew where they were to, but I was like, let me check this other town first.
Do you know where to grind? That's probably all I'm gonna do for now.
It's a mission, right? Literally like a mission. So, you can look up a video of it. Like, look up video, it will say, like, 30k AP per hour. Probably be the perfect example.
Yeah, but, like, after I've beaten Bahamut?
It's after you beat Bahamut, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Something's coming.
It's in the desert, like, so I think it's a hideout. You see that little place at the bottom of the map in the desert? That appears to be blocked off right now.
Let me grab my phone.
Basically, when you get to this town, it has orcs in it. And the very first fight, you'll get like 288 AP.
Jesus.
So, to master Giga Flare, it's 6,000 AP. Just to let you know that.
As players work through Final Fantasy 16 story, they will receive the Cloak and Dagger main quest, which ends with a trip to the free cities of Canver. I haven't been there yet. This trip is currently believed to be the best opportunity to farm AP as fans can continually reset the map's enemies, which award a ton of ability points by fast traveling to a different location to maximize the efficacy of this farm. Simply focus on the first 3 groups of enemies, resetting the map every time that those have been slain. So, I gotta make my way to Canver.
Yeah, that's the best place. If it's a main storyline allows you to do it. I think it is a main story quest. Might say we seem to be dealing with the troubles of the world right now.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so once they say Canver and Cloak and Dagger quest, that's when I start farming, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool! Mike problem solved on PlayStation. Awesome. Fucking Christ, that shit was annoying. Meow. Meow, meow. Oh yeah, when I took my break, bro, I was like, you know what? Never mind. I'm just gonna fucking nap. Can you not?
I was like, I was like, I'm gonna be going before Gabe gets back.
So what are we doing? Turn on my fan, damn it.
Oh, by the way, Gabe, uh,
Burgers and ducks. Okay, that's cool.
damn, that's the way to go. Barbecue. On top of that,
What?
if you're doing barbecue,
Hold up. What'd you say? I boil hot dogs. I don't grill. What's wrong with you? So we're gonna go get like a shit ton of frozen patties and stuff. Don't be afraid. Just walk by. He's not gonna do anything. That's all he does. He hisses. He's not gonna.
good boy.
Cats are always. Some cats are like that. It's the energy you give off. When you're scared, he's scared with you.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah, Dad. The fact that he was around you, the fact that he was around you when you were sick is because he cared about you. Jessica, you fucking hates it. Just keep looking. She's looking. Jessica's the vet already.
Hmm.
What do you mean? I'm Mexican. That's like the no. Say also good. It's Mexican. It was actually nice last night. It was cool air. I had to take that off. It's kind of cool though. So, how are we gonna get this man? We're gonna go to the break. We'll probably do this obviously. I wasn't. I don't go outside during Fourth of July. That's why nobody knows me. But we gotta go to the cafeteria because I lit you. I lit everybody else. I'm just like I keep it myself. Burgers, no. Yeah, no. Why you got what? You want to wear samurai titties? You can't see them.
Hmm.
Later. What do you mean? I don't. I don't know the sizes anymore. What? I just wear the fucking fits. You terrorizing? What's wrong? Yeah, the last time he was up there on top of the fucking balcony thing, he fucking dropped down. I'm like, are you alright? Because there's cats everywhere. I'm not gonna like pay attention to see what's up. Where is he?
Where the fuck are you going?
Man, I'm pissed, dude. Remember how you said my mic was popping? That's because the connection sucked.
Hmm.
I just put a new cord on and I set off the buttering system.
Hello, I'm dodging.
Just like you.
Alright, bitch.
Why
Alright,
don't you
bitch.
ask me
Alright,
about
come here.
phones
Come here,
first?
bitch.
About phones first, dog.
Come here. Come here, bruh.
I'm pissed. My phone was fucking
Nah.
dead.
You ass for shit, bruh. Nah, you ass for shit. You're gonna get it.
Dude, the cat already got toys. He's not even here. Oh my shit. Oh, you didn't say that was shit. I thought you said shirt and shorts. I'm a fucking dingus.
Where the fuck are you going? That pissed me off. Congratulations. You played yourself.
Those ones that dad throws into the problem? What's wrong? Where's that meal, huh? You stupid, you stinky butt, you stinky. Give you some water. Some Wawa. All right, it's your boy.
Gib.
What's up?
Happy marketing.
Did I miss anything? Only the first round, Sir Wade.
You're not allowed to say that. Not in my country.
America. Can't shoot no fireball.
How do you know? Fucking him up with fucking fire rats out. This shit is something else. I missed. No way I missed, bro. Oh, well, you heard that. Later on, I have to grill.
Hey, like, we boil hot dogs, man. We don't grill hot dogs. What's wrong with you?
No, I boil hot dogs. I typically don't like to grill
anymore.
No. I think that was the last of them.
But it won't be long.
Come on, it's
before the next
America,
lot
Gib.
arrive.
You grill hot
And we
dogs.
make for Martha's while we can.
Nah,
No,
I'm
man.
German, bro. Germans boil their hot dogs.
Yeah.
In beer.
In beer, he
What
says.
did you find out there?
The same as Sir Wade. Scores of Akashic.
Well, wherever they came from, they're gone now. Our lookouts say the lowlands are clear. Hopefully we'll have enough time to lick our wounds. How many of your men were injured? A damn sight less than if you hadn't turned up. Thank you.
It was a hard-fought victory. But as long as the skies remain dark, I fear the Akashic's numbers are only going to rise. It's not a matter of if the Horde will be
It's
back,
over.
but when. And whether that's sooner or later, we'll need to be ready. The inn here affords a good view of the land, and is easily defendable. I'd like to make this one of our outposts.
What do you say, Martha? You'd have more men to guard the rest.
Right now.
When you put it like that, of course they can stay.
Thank you. Apparently Japanese don't know how to pronounce the L.
Hey, it makes it sound cooler, bro. I don't know.
Turn on the right. Right. That'll be kind of confusing, you. If it's telling you turn on the light, you
My
think
lord,
it's turn like turn
there's
right.
someone I'd like you to meet.
Turn on the light.
Oscar, over here. It is an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Rossfield. I am Oscar. Oscar of House
Makes me
Murdoch.
wonder if they have an L.
Murdoch.
They don't. I don't think they have L in the Japanese alphabet.
I wasn't aware the Lord Commander had children.
Nobody.
Oh, he didn't.
Are there any words in
But his
Japan that
brother,
begin
my
with
father
L?
did. I am Sir Rodney's nephew. Well, go on then.
I don't think
It's not
so.
for me to ask him. Yes, so wait. If it please you, my Lord Marquis, might you take me as your squire? I would learn the duties of a shield from the finest.
Lightning
I'm sorry
crash.
to disappoint you, Oscar. But I am a shield no longer. Nor was I ever the finest. And spending time in the
I went
company
for
of
my
now
Oh, you're doing it wrong, bro.
fitting
It's
education for one.
give me thunder, judgment portal. There you go.
Aspiring to take his oaths.
My Aunt Hannah once told me that a man is not defined by his title, but what he does in its name. You have accomplished much since taking on the mantle of Cid, winning no little honor in so doing. And I would sooner
before I
serve
go
under
there,
an
let me go pick
honorable
up some more
outlaw
potions.
than an unworthy shield. Not that Sir Wade and the other guardians are... I mean to say that, they're... It's all right. We know what you mean. There is only so much the boy can learn from me, my lord.
But a squire.
So,
Would that really be so bad? You were a squire once. And I'm certain Sir Rodney would approve.
Know that I'll show you as much leniency as your uncle showed me.
I would not have it any
Mummy,
other
are the
way.
bad men coming back? No, they are definitely not coming back, child. They are
Fancy to have
dead.
things under control. For now, at least. Let's go and put Otto's mind at rest.
Game is like, they are as dead could be.
Super dead. I can't wait to hear the other themes, bro. Holy shit. That Bahamut theme was like, motherfuckers was dancing, bro. That shit was so cool.
Yep. Then you had the anime ending.
Bro, they literally just like, gridlock on, bro. Let's go.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
You're like, let's go!
Damn, we're 50% through the game, right? And we didn't even have like half of the stuff you need to put on the fucking in your room.
Yep.
What
I was
else
thinking
do
that.
we gotta put up there, bro?
I was thinking that to myself. I was like, yo, I only got like 3 or 4. I only got like 4 artifacts up there. I'm like, what else I gotta put up there? I was like, shit. I've probably explored most of the crooks and crannies right now of the world.
I think those are like main stuff.
Still alive, are ya? If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Fuck off.
What you want?
Like,
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that.
What's that for you, dear? And?
wasn't expecting you back so soon. Your
You might live
benefactors
through
are a
this.
generous lot.
No, he
Here
died.
you are. All done?
I got a new music thing. Let me go listen to this.
Gabe stands alone.
Clive.
In this game, you just
come
about
back
stand
soon.
alone.
And I mean that.
Pretty
Seems the
much.
hideaway's lost its appetite.
Some people will complain, you don't get to control the other characters. I was like, dude, with so many abilities on this one character, I was like, I don't need to control the other characters. That's just gonna be too fucking much. Points. Again, it's gonna be too much.
The song I just got is the battle theme. Okay, that's cool.
The 16 bells. Gabe's like, yo, I need that Bahamut theme, bro.
Fuck yeah! Yeah, but I don't think we need to walk around the fucking air, like, the base with the battle theme going on, bro.
And
Did I hear this one already?
why is that? I probably got the money to buy a good portion of the orchestra themes right now.
I'm gonna wait till, like, the end of the game.
I have like 300,000 right now, so I'm like, shit.
I'm gonna continue on since there's nothing else to do. And I'll start grilling at 4 o'clock, so I'm good.
These fucking assholes. Why don't they just take a fucking break from this shit?
And thanking you for your timely intervention. How is it you always manage to arrive at just the right moment?
Luck, I suppose. Any word on the rest of the realm?
Let's see. Storm's still crying out for mother crystals. The nations are still in chaos. And the skies are still the colour of a kick in the kidneys 2 days on. So...
Right.
Clive, we knew this was going to happen. Well, not the bleeding skies part, but you take my point. Now's not the time to second-guess yourself. Now's the time to visit the infirmary. Taya says your brother's awake.
Thank you, Otto.
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
I'm in cutscene, Maddie. I'm not here. I can't hear you.
What do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
Why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. It is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The city guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, Bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who was to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive!
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust you'll be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you. My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed.
You know how I feel about this. But your brother's stubbornness knows no bounds. I'm starting to think it runs in the family.
Oh my god, I just got a crap ton of side quests.
What am I gonna do?
Is everything all right, Goose? You seem more discomposed than usual.
Oh, I don't know what that means, but I'm in a bit of a muddle. Oh, I think Nan might be in trouble, and she's...
It's all right. You can tell me.
There was a trader came by. One of our usuals, like. Said he'd heard some rotten rumours about her down Dallimil Way. Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. I mean, she's fond of a chance to make a coin or two, aye, but she'd never do business with baddies. Especially not the kind who go hurting people who haven't done out. I wanted to ask her about it myself, but I'm scared she'll give us a tongue lashing. She'd never give your tongue a lashing, though, would she?
Don't worry. I'll speak to her.
Oh, thanks, Clive. You'll let me know what she says, won't you?
Of course. I'm sure it's all just a misunderstanding.
Seems the hideaway is
Blasted
lost
book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking for? I'm not much of a cook.
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, and perhaps your sword. You remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, and that awful stench, people wolf it down. So I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at the book and gave it a go, but, well...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blimmin' kitchen, and I will not be outdone. So if you don't want to be seen as playing favourites, I suggest you lend me a hand.
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. And I would be only too happy to lend you a hand. So, what's on the menu this time?
A fried mortress of skyworm. That's one heck of a name, innit? Recipe seemed easy enough to an old hand like myself. Thought I'd followed it to a T. Only, turns out skyworm livers and drake's mint are not what I thought they were. At least I hope they're not, given the rancid mess they made.
Ivan said the recipes in the culinary pilgrimage date back centuries. Who's to say the ingredients even exist anymore?
Well, that's a question for a scholar, wouldn't you say? Perhaps you know of one? Kindly old fella who haunts the shelves, maybe?
Fine. I'll go and speak to Harpocrates.
That's fine.
Perhaps he'll know something. And if he does, I'll see if I can find your ingredients for you.
Cancel
You do that.
because I don't know these
Lest we
assholes
forget,
want a different
you've got a reputation to uphold.
Case because you know, gay, 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 gay. Was I mad? Are you okay? No, not fucking okay.
Oh, you're not okay, bro. What's wrong with you?
These people sent an email and it's actually work now.
Damn.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Would there be thunder?
Shouldn't take
Sid,
outrageously
perhaps
long.
you can help me solve a mystery.
I can certainly
take
try.
that back. It might take a while.
Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. Mid-scales. The ones she made for her workshop.
I just saw the list that they
I
gave
borrowed
to
them
me.
to
I was
teach
like,
the little ones about
this
weight,
could
and
take a
shortly
while.
after the lesson, well, they vanished.
66,
My first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they swore they had nothing to do with their having disappeared. Which almost certainly means they had everything to do with it.
Perhaps a visit from Sid will jog their memories.
I think it just might. Thank you. I don't like to imagine that my pupils would lie to me. But if they have, I'll have no choice but to discipline them accordingly.
I'll be right back.
They were in the atrium when I last saw them. As always.
As I go
Get some
poop.
water.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder? Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder? Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder? Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
Jamie there? I guess he is not. Um, let's before this dies. Here. Shit, dude, like seriously. Interesting.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder? storm coming, Sid? Will there be thunder?
It's your boy. I'm back. I had to pause and make webbles for everyone. Okay.
Lawsman Harpocrates, I've come to pick your brain if you don't mind. It's about the book you lent Ivan.
Ah, Valisthea, A Culinary Pilgrimage, a classic. One of my favorites, in fact. The young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope we shall be able to sample more such marvels in due course.
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose you know where I might find skyworm livers and drake's mint.
Ah, so the fabled Sanbriquois delicacy is next on the menu. Delightful. The descriptions of fried mortress never fail to make my mouth water. Now, skyworm is a somewhat antiquated name for the wyvern, their ground livers being the paste from which the mortress is made.
Dragon livers. How very Sambraquois.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but apparently not. I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands is the blueback wyvern, said to be the very color of the sea beside which it resides.
So we know where to look for our liver. But what about the drake's mint?
Saint's bonnet in contemporary parlance, a herb which grows along the North Reach coast. I gather that one can locate the cheerful yellow flowers by their heady scent alone, so I'm sure you'll have no trouble finding them. I may add that people once believed game was best served with the flora that sustained it in life, in which regard fried mortress of skyworm is undoubtedly a typical dish of the time.
Meaning that if I find one, I find the other. To Northreach, then.
Best of luck, Clive. And do save me a bite once the dish is complete.
Is a storm coming?
Seems the hideaway has lost its stuff.
Lady Karen. How's business?
Not nearly as foul as the weather.
You're doing good trade, then? Both in and out of the hideaway?
Can't complain. Wait. What exactly are you getting at? Not once in 5 long years do you pay my affairs half a care. But here you are today, raking me over the coals like a bloody popoto.
Just asking. Out of interest. All right. I'm here because I was told that certain rumors have been circulating.
What?
About you selling weapons to brigands.
Oh, Are you? And who was it who knows me so well as to tell tales of my evil exploits?
I didn't exactly hear firsthand. All I know is that someone in Dalimil has been spreading word to that effect.
And what? You believe it? You think I'm profiting off the blood of innocents, do you? Look, I've done things I'm not proud of. Might be there were a time when I turned a blind eye to the wretchedness of the world so I could line my pocket. But that woman is no more. And you'd know that if you'd ever paid the slightest bit of notice.
You're right, Lady Karen. I apologize. It was wrong of me to doubt you.
No, it was. Now, I reckon you've got better things to do than pointing your do-gooding finger at a poor old woman.
Of course. Good day.
Blah.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Rutherford. Wasn't that the name of my uncle's manservant? Why would he be at Martha's Rest? I spoke with Lady Karen.
What did she say?
That the rumors were unfounded, and that I was a fool for thinking they might hold any truth, along with some other things that made her feelings clear. And while it sounds like she may have done things she regretted in her past, she says those days are behind her.
Oh, well, that's good. I knew Nan wasn't caught up in out bad. But why would people say she was? What did she ever do to them? It's not right.
No, it's not. But people do things for all sorts of reasons. Perhaps we'll never know.
Well, I'm going to find out. That trader, he said they were all talking about her in Dalimil. So that's where I'm going. I'll find someone who'll tell me, you'll see.
Are you sure that's wise? Whoever's spreading these rumors means Karen ill.
Oh, right. But that's why you'll be coming with me, isn't it, Clive?
I suppose it is.
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his...
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. And what is that? It's not a set of scales, is it?
No. Of course it isn't.
Well, not anymore, it's not. Oh,
And just how long hasn't it been one?
we're sorry.
But we didn't break them. We dismembered them.
Just like Miss Mididol showed us.
Miss Mididol? And why would she have you dismembering her creations?
Because that's the only way to become a ninja-neer.
Miss Mididol said, the best way to see how something works is to take it apart and put it back together again.
Well then, your work is already half done. Carry on.
About that.
The taking apart was easy enough, but it's the putting back we can't work out.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom. Then...
You three need to learn to take responsibility for your actions. So let's have a look at these parts with fresh eyes, shall we? All right. Everything here was once part of Miss Midadol's scales. Every piece has its own role to play, and each is just as important as the others. If even one of them is missing, the scales won't work. So let's think about what those roles might be. You already know one of the pieces. The body. Its role is to support everything else. But what of the others? This is called the arm. Why do you suppose that is? It doesn't look much like an arm.
You're right. It looks more like a wing. Like a chocobo wing!
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid? Will you teach me to ride one day?
I'll think about it. Now, what do arms do?
Hold things. So wait, maybe this arm holds things too?
Good thinking. You're on the right track. These round parts are called the pans. You all know what a pan is, don't you?
I do. Molly uses them in the kitchens to fry bangers. But these aren't for frying bangers, you idiot. They're for weighing stuff. But what if I wanted to weigh Goots? I don't think he'd fit on that little thing.
Probably not.
What are the chains for? Holding the pans up?
Well spotted. Which means something must hold the chains up in turn. This tiny piece is what's called a cogwheel, or gear. Have you ever seen one before?
I have. Miss Midadol's dungeon is full of them. Most are on the floor.
She puts them in all her inventions. They spin round and round and round and round and...
That's right. They're very useful when you want to make things move. Do you remember if there was anything on the scales that moved?
I remember the arm moved when I tried weighing an apple. And then somebody ate it.
Not my fault. You shouldn't have tried weighing it before lunch.
We know what part's supposed to move and how it's supposed to move. So, let's put the pieces together first, see what doesn't move, and then stick the cogwheel to that.
Not a bad idea. You see? It's not so difficult. So, now that we've taken stock of the parts and learned what they do, what do you think?
I think we've got it.
Then here's what we'll do. You tell me what goes where, and I'll put the scales together.
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other pieces fit onto it, don't they?
And the arms go on the body, just like real arms. Or wings, if you're a chocobo. And then the arms hold the pans by the chains.
Very good. Let's see if that works. There. All finished.
Yes! We did it!
Well, with Sid's help.
Oh, I just put the pieces together. It was you three engineers who showed me how.
That's right. We're Miss Midadol's hares.
Her hairs?
Yeah, hares for the future. She's showing us her secrets now, so we can help out the hideaway when we're older.
What do you think, Sid? Are we almost ready?
With a little more help from Miss Midadol and Miss Shirley, I'd say it won't be long at all.
You hear that? It won't be long.
Until then, though, do try to be honest with Miss Shirley.
Hey, look! We never used the cogwheel.
You don't think Sid forgot about it, do you? Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his... Seems the hideaway is...
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life. And so should I. What's the odd engineering lesson?
Ah, you've given them far more than that. And I'm sure they're very grateful.
Over here being a substitute fucking teacher. Get ready to continue this, because I can't go anywhere else. Cloak and dagger.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
There we go.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Campbell was attacked, she will already have begun to gather information.
Tables is off. We should pick up the pace.
My buttons are...
Bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town.
You wouldn't happen to know if the pieces that were stolen from my stall were recovered, would you? They were irreplaceable.
Could be I know something more.
Clive, listen! I found someone who says he's heard the rumours about Nan.
Have you?
Go on. Tell him what you told me.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the name of Karen's been selling steel to whoever will pay her price, be they knight or knave. Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war they'll wage. And the more war being waged, the more call for swords and spears. And who will they all turn to keep them in steel? Why, the good Reaper herself.
And you've seen this Reaper at work?
Aye, it just so happens I have. You'll find her right here plying her trade most days.
Here in Dalimil? Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market, but if you're not the patient type, you can probably find her at her storehouse on the edge of town. But it'd be a bolder man than me that braved that particular nest of vipers. Feeling bold, traveler? I hope so, for your sake. Now, if that's all, I have places to be.
Sorry to have kept you.
You don't think Nan's the Reaper, do you?
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be in two places at once.
Eh? What do you mean?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks. So who has been running this store?
Good question.
And I'll visit...
All right.
You too, Goots.
You fought very bravely.
Yeah! Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Now, we could pretend this didn't happen.
All yours, Torgal.
You've done it now.
Go on. Tell me what I've done.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed his men, he'll have your head. He only wanted that bull of a manservant, the dim one always clinging to Karen's skirts. You weren't even supposed to be here. Who the hell are you anyway?
What were you going to do to him?
The Borgwyn wanted him to get to Karen. I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction once he arrived in Dalamil. But then you turned up. Well, go on then. If you're going to end me, end me.
You're not worth the effort. Now be gone, before I change my mind.
Fucking coward!
I need to find Goetz. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you naughty-pated lout!
Stop calling me names! And stop spreading them horrible lies about Nan!
Well, that will be easy enough. For they are not lies. Every last word is true. And good.
He's gonna kill Nan! He said she had to pay in blood!
After what she did, it is only right. That loathsome harpy's very existence is a crime. Goetz, was it? Only with run along now.
No.
No.
I don't care what she did. I won't. Promise me you won't hurt her, or I'll kill you myself.
Goetz.
Enough, all.
Karen. But how did you?
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you think I wouldn't notice the two of you slinking off together? Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? And a certain snivelling shit I ran afoul of in my fairy years came to mind. Though it was just Bogan back then, wasn't it? I thought the years might have taught you some sense, but I see you're the same pants-pissing craven you've always been. What was it we called you? Wet legs.
You bitch! Everything that happened, it was all your fault! And now you'll finally pay for what you did to me!
Goose, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go through me.
Fuck!
You great galoot. Out of the way, I can handle this myself. So, wet legs, you remember what you told me when we last met? An eye for an eye. Wise words, Sam. Wise words. And now, it's time to collect. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Is he...
Dead? No. But I reckon he wishes he was. It isn't easy going through life one eye short of a pair. After all, I should know.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't tell me you didn't notice. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same routes. Said I'd stolen from his strongbox. I'd done nothing of the sort, mind. But that didn't stop him taking his little revenge. So I took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, his clients. Always knew he'd be back one day to claim his due. But he crossed a line dragging poor Goetz into this. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan. Still got all my arms, see? Legs too. But What if he comes back again?
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. He'll learn his lesson soon enough. But something tells me the wet legs has learned it already. Right. Let's get you back to the hideaway. You've attracted quite enough attention already. Ta-ra, Clive.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Mindless though they are, an Akashic horde large enough to besiege the Free Cities is not to be trifled with. We must proceed with caution.
Nothing like a dish of cold vengeance to foul the gut.
I'm sorry, Nan. I didn't mean to make things worse. I just thought I had to protect you. Like you've protected me.
Aye, well, someone had to. Your parents certainly didn't give a whit for your well-being. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if I'd not taken you on. You've always been me right eye, Goots. And I'd have you stay that way. So don't you dare go looking for trouble again.
Well, I will. If you ever need help, I'll do it again and again, and you can't stop me.
Why, you big lump. Fine. Play the hero if it makes you happy.
Thanks, Nan. I won't let you down.
There's nothing he wouldn't do for you.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever to make his own way in life, he'll need to start looking out for himself as well. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back.
Of course.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, mister. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?
Fate seem bent on driving me from my inn. But if they want me out, they're gonna have to try harder.
You all right, boy?
It doesn't still hurt, does it?
I'll build a barricade so sturdy, even a bandit girl.
my lord Marquis. It is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Rutherford, chief steward of your lord uncle's estate.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord. Thank you for coming.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing?
1,000 apologies, my lord. I did not mean to offend. I merely...
It's all right. Continue.
I am here at Martha's Rest, at the behest of your lord uncle, tasked with learning what I am able of the realm's current state of affairs. And what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left Storm in a state of utter disarray. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens to drift into utter chaos. Your lord uncle, however, believes there is a way to avoid this fate, and is determined to see it set in motion.
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the 7 high houses. Alas, I have lost contact with 2 of those colleagues already. They are both able-bodied and trained in the sword, yet in these dark times, even that may not prove sufficient to keep a man safe on the road.
So you want me to find them? I'll need to know where they went.
One I sent to investigate the Republic, the other the old Imperial capital of Oriflamme.
That doesn't exactly narrow it down. I suppose I'll start in Dalimil and work my way east.
Thank you, my lord. I shall pray for your success and safety.
Nothing like a little unrest.
But there were ghosts at the gates, not Daisy.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been...
To the meadows, then.
That's what they kept.
You said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Red, blue, diamonds, and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. Right. Let's get this over with. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Will we ever see the sun again? It seems the hideaway has lost its appetite.
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever. He told me exactly where to look, in fact.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to know?
Blueback wyvern liver. And, a herb known as Saint's Bonnet.
Ah, wyvern livers, was it? Well, at least it weren't actual worms, I suppose. Now then, you stay right where you are. I've got some cooking to do. Let's hope these grand old chefs of yore knew what they were on about. And here we have it. Fried mortress of skyworm. Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption. Well, I say offered. He as good as begged.
And rightly so. Is there any higher honor than partaking in a slice of culinary history?
So, not fit for consumption then?
What witchery is this? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost violent richness. Yet, it is the piquant kiss of the saint's bonnet that tames this savage dish. It is a tour de force. A force of nature, even. A maelstrom of flavour and sensation. A graceful beast emerging from centuries of slumber.
I think he likes it.
Well, I can't quite tell with all that nonsense he's talking. But I reckon you might be right. It was decent then, I take it.
Decent? It's remarkable. And I defy any man to say a word to the contrary. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women to procure a dozen blueback wyverns forthwith?
I'll give it some thought.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into time?